But when I saw them, they acted like they saw ghosts. Like, what is you doing here? Like, what? What? Where the other girl at? What's up, y'all? I got my cloudberry. Now, I know y'all like how you get a cloudberry in a large cup, because y'all know how Chick-fil-A does, okay? I went and got a cloudberry, okay? And then I got me a large sweet tea. And I watered it down with some water because it's all too sweet. But, baby, I got my cloudberry large, okay? And judging by the title of this video, you already know what's going on. So let's just go ahead and get into it, okay? What's up, Christy gang? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina Marie. And if you've been here before, then you already know what's going on, which is a whole lot of everything. It be a lot of everything going on. So y'all already see the title. So we just gonna go ahead and get on into it. Like, I was booked for a gig that I wasn't invited to. I wasn't even supposed to be there. And I know y'all like, well, how did you get booked for a gig and you're not even supposed to be there? Baby, I'm about to tell you, okay? Now, y'all know, a lot of y'all know that I used to be, because baby, I haven't performed in a long time, right? But we're gonna change that soon. When I first started doing music and whatnot, I was really on my head to perform. I really wanted to be in a band. I actually wanted to be in a band. I didn't want to have my own band. I just wanted to be a singer of a band. And I kind of still do. Kind of like how Shaka Khan joined in with Rufus. And like she was the singer of Rufus. Like Rufus was their own band. But like, you know, so I wanted to be in a band. I didn't really want to be... You know, I didn't really want to do the work or whatever to have my own band, but I did it anyway because I was like, okay, well, I have my own music, you know, the music scene. It wasn't as it's still not popping. Where I'm from, they be doing stuff, but it's the same folks doing stuff because whatever reason they doing stuff, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, it's just not as buzzing as other places. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna put together me a band or whatever, and you know, I'm gonna just get on out there or whatever. So I had come in connection and kind of just been in connection with different musicians, different people who were doing, you know, pretty much the same thing. And so a lot of the bands around here, when they would need a singer or when they would need somebody to like come and fill in for maybe, you know, say if they singer got sick or something, they would always call me, which I was okay with it because for the most part, I'm just like, okay, you need a singer, I'll come sing. I'm not thinking about the fact that I have a large following. I'm not thinking about anything other than somebody asked me to come sing with their band, sing a couple songs, and, you know, there's that. So, so let's get into it. So, you know, a lot of people, I'm going to say this, a lot of people that say they support you really do not support you. And a lot of people will make a problem with you. They'll find a problem with you. They'll find the issue with you. They'll link up with people that don't like you and then they'll make their own opinions about you and then go from there. Now, I don't know what the situation is in this case because I never knew that there was an issue. Basically, I got a call one day. Oh, I'm like Aretha Franklin. I got a call one day. Okay, I got a call one day from this guy that had a band. And he told me that, I can't remember the full details, but he said that his singer was not going to be able to make this gig. And he asked if I would come fill in for her. And so I was just like, okay, cool. You know, I typically didn't get many requests because this band was always together. Like the girl that sang with them, she always was at the gig. So, you know, it was very rarely that they would call, but when he called, he was just like, you know, she's not going to be able to come. Can you come? Like, we booked this party. And that's all he said was that we booked this party and I need you to come sing. And for me, I was just like, okay, cool. It's a party. So it's a party band. You know, I get to sit in the background, kind of sing a little bit, and then I can go home. I can get my little money and I can go home. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's not exactly what happened. So, I got all the info from him. Still didn't know who party it was, right? Still not knowing really what's going on. I didn't know, I didn't really know what was happening. So he sent me like the address or where it was gonna be at. And so when I got there on the day of, I started seeing people that I knew. So I was like, okay, well, this is a party full of folks I hadn't seen before. So it's all good. So y'all, okay. When I walked in, I realized that it was the party of some people who claim that they support me, would come to my shows and stuff, but it's their party. I never got an invite to the party. And let's be clear, I wasn't going anyway if I was invited. I don't go nowhere. I clearly didn't get booked at the party, even though they knew that I was a singer and had a band. I didn't get booked for the event, which is cool. Like, one thing about it, you don't gotta book me. It's like, it's not a problem at all. I promise you it's not a problem, but don't go out your way to not book me. Don't book me for whatever reason, like, oh, I'm not gonna book her. I don't want to pay her. Like, any type of malicious reason, don't not book me because of that. And I know people still would do that, but it's fine. But at the end of the day, like, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And so when I got there, of course I started seeing people that I knew, but when I saw them, they acted like they saw ghosts. Like, what is you doing here? Like, what? Where the other girl at? Because, of course, I don't sing with this band. So if they was booking this band, they were expecting the other singer to be there. Now, it was up to that band to let them know that she wasn't going to be able to come and that somebody was filling in. Now, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm thinking should have happened. But it clearly didn't happen because they were very, very surprised to see me there. So the energy was just, I could feel like, it was like, why is she here? But I did what I had to do anyway, because I'm just like, somebody booked me for something and I'm gonna be professional. I'm gonna do what I gotta do and I'm gonna move on. And I'm gonna learn my lesson, and I'm not gonna take any more gigs like this anymore without knowing fully in full detail what's really going on. So when it came down to start singing and stuff, it was just really awkward. Like, a lot of stuff, it was just really like, oh, you can just sing this and that. Like, it went from me singing a couple songs to like one or two. Like, it was just really, out of place. And then like I think even the singing the happy birthday, I think somebody else did it. Like, it was just like little things that I noticed that was like, okay, this is kind of off, And so like, I was like, dang, like, so, I'm like, okay, interesting. So the guy that's over the band, he told me, now, this may or may not be true, like, and he may have misinterpreted it, or he may have, read it wrong, however the message was relayed to him. But what was relayed to me was that I was not expected to be there. I wasn't expected to sing. And the reason why is because they did not want me to overshadow the party or the person who the party was for. Now, to me, I'm just like, that's weird, but okay. Because if I had a birthday party, which I have had a birthday party before, and I will have to tell that story, but there was somebody that was brought to my party that was an ex of mine. So this is completely different. So, so I was just like, okay, well, that's weird that you would say that, because I'm just like, well, why? What's wrong with me? Like, how am I going to overshadow anything? I'm just a singer. I'm just singing like a couple songs. You hired a party band. So I'm with the party band. Like, I don't understand. But even if I hired a party band for for a party, and they brought like a singer that people knew, like, I don't see why that's such a problem. But I never could understand it. But as months went on, years went on, this person like will always be saying like little slick things. They stopped really commenting on my stuff. And I could just feel that certain energies, like, people were feeling some type of way. And I don't know why. I still don't care. And even if they watch this video and see it, like, I don't care no more. And that's why it's taken me this long to actually tell, these situations that I have had happen in my music career. Because it's just like, this is some crazy stuff. So, I just felt so weird, but I got paid anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can understand you would feel some type of way. You didn't book this band to come. You expecting, a singer to, and that just shows how much they think about the band and the singer and all of that. But I ain't gonna get into that. So you book a party band, you expecting them to come, and their singer gets sick and they book somebody behind, even though you went behind my back, they booked somebody else to come in so that they wouldn't be, without a singer. Because as far as I knew at the time, they didn't have any other singers in the band. They ended up adding a guy to the band. And I'm gonna have to talk about them too, because like, I was friends with them, but they was always adding new people to the band, but never would call me. So, your story coming up soon. But anyway, so, at the time, I don't think there was anybody else singing. It might have been, but I think it might have been a guy. It wasn't a female singer. So, so it was just strange. It was just really just strange. And so after that, I was just like, so I could see how like you would feel some type of way if, you booked this band and like they hired somebody else and it was somebody that you didn't want at your party. It was somebody that you didn't even want to book in the first place. It was somebody that you weren't even going to invite to your party in the first place, and then got booked. And so it's just so funny, because it's like, if you were being messy and you was like, oh, well, we ain't going to call her, even though y'all sit in my face, right? And like be all up under my posts and be all at my shows talking about how you support me so much and all of this type of stuff. When it came down to actually support me, to actually have an event, you was like, well, I ain't gonna call her. We ain't gonna book her. We ain't gonna be bothered with her. And so you decide to go behind me and go get another band, and the band still gotta call me to come and help them out. And now the money that you paid them, I got it. I know you're mad. I know you were mad. But see, that's what happened when you go out your way to do stuff, trying to be conniving and slick. So did get the money and did. So, it was just funny to me. But ever since that day, I was just like, I'm going to stop going when people called me. The most problems I've had is when people have called me to come sing or fill in with them. And like, I just don't even bother with it. Don't call me. Like, call somebody else. Okay, you better call Saul. Call somebody else. Because I never want to be in a situation where I get booked for a gig by a band and I get there and the people didn't even want me there to begin with. Like, do you know how crazy that is? Like, people that you thought was cool with you didn't even want you at the event, and then you ended up there anyway. Like, who knows what could have happened? Like, what if they was the type of people who could have been like, oh no, we finna throw you out. Like, and you could feel their energy. And I think that's why he came up to me and told me that. Now, again, like I said, I don't know whether or not it was true or not what he was saying, but the fact that So what I was trying to say before the video cut off was that the fact that he would come up with that anyway to say, if he made it up, that's crazy and that's messy. But if he didn't, that's crazy and that's messy. So, the moral of the story is go where you celebrate it and pay attention, because not everybody that's celebrating you is actually celebrating you for real. Some people are celebrating you because they don't want to look like a hater, because they actually hating on you behind closed doors, or they don't like you behind closed doors for whatever reason. Some people won't like you because you won't run up behind them. Some people don't like you because you will not like accept any type of behavior from them, but they got to pretend to the public that they actually like you because they don't want to look bad. So, you know, that's what I realized. And so from now on, I'm not really like, I'm just focused on me. I'm focused on what I'm doing and progressing my career the way that I want to progress it. And I'm stopping. I stopped all of, you know, all those feeling, can you come do this? Can you come do that? I'm not doing nothing unless I know in full detail what I'm doing, because y'all ain't gonna have me out here getting thrown out like Jazzy from Fresh Prince because y'all got me at an event that I ain't supposed to be at. I would have never came. I wasn't gonna come no way. And that's the gag with gigs and stuff like that. Some events and stuff like that, I wasn't gonna be there no way. So, you know, yeah, I got booked. But baby, if I had known I wasn't invited or didn't need to be there, or people purposely didn't want me there and stuff like that, I wouldn't have never came. I would have told him no, but I didn't know all of that. And that's my own fault. And that's a lesson that I learned. So I make sure now I have all the details. I'm asking all the questions. I don't care if you get mad, because some people get mad when you start asking questions. They just want you to come do stuff and they don't want to tell you nothing. So nah, you're going to tell me everything, because y'all not finna have me out here looking crazy like I did with all that negative energy and messy, hanging around messy folks and stuff like that. So anyway, that's the story. I'm gonna have more, because I got a whole list of stories to go down the line. But I chose this story today because the number was up. The number was up. The number was up. I said on my Snapchat that I'm literally not afraid, honey, no more to speak out or speak on stuff that has happened to me. So, too bad. If your story come up, then your story come up. But how you doing? But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so that you don't miss another video. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Like, what was really good behind this? Like, what was really the tea? What y'all think was the determinant issue with it? Because it was just crazy to me, because I was just like, I thought we was cool, but baby, when they seen me, they look like, ugh. Like, ugh, why she here? Ugh. Like, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't understand. I don't understand the issue. But okay, I'm gonna sing to the best of my ability anyway, but okay. Okay. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. I just was confused. So that's all, y'all. See y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.